Alright, welcome back to Scrapyard Pirates Life, guys. This is episode 4. We had some exciting stuff happen last episode. And so, we're getting our base built up. And so now, well, we realized we probably are going to need to take this entire base with us. We may have to take this entire substation and totally, hey, thanks for joining, and totally, like, do something with it. Incorporate it into this other base because we're going to need a lot of materials. And that's just the bottom line. So hopefully it's still here and didn't, like, disappear, since we have not gotten, okay. Let's see here. We're going to take this and this. Well, should I take those? No. Let's, but we are gonna, let's see here. Yeah, there's really nothing else in here, so we're gonna grab some food from the kitchen, though. Let's keep this, we'll keep this the way it is. But let's get some more food from the kitchen. Let's see. I think I'm gonna grab all the dumplings. I'll save out on the radiation kits. Okay, so this here, let's see. We're gonna grab this because it's got construction components. We'll take the bed. Oh, what? Wait, what? What just happened? Oh, for some strange reason. What? Okay, that's really weird. I'm not entirely sure why that happened. So what we are going to do, since that was mildly weird, I guess for some reason that's not doing the job. Oh, good gravy. Yeah, we're not going with that color, right? Well, you know what? I like this. We're gonna go with yellow. We've been wanting yellow in this thing anyway, so it's purely by chance that I was messing with an entirely different game. And let's see. Alright, let's do this. Save our yellow. Oh, of course we do. Okay, gravy. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's go ahead and put that there. And then... oh no! Well, you know what that means. Apparently, we were holding the door, holding that in place with that. Okay, so that's a thing. So let's get into the windows, and you know what? Actually, screw the window. We're gonna be tearing this thing down anyway, but I do want to have it be airtight for now. So let's just go ahead and lock that down like that. There we go. And then we've got our yellow color too, which, incidentally, I think it'd be kind of cool to put, I was gonna do that, but I think that would be good yellow. Yeah, there we go. You know, because it's, like, serious. What is that? Our yeah. Nah. See, is there anything else we need to make? Oh yes. No. Yeah, we're making that yellow too. We're doing some yellow today, guys. Alright, let's go ahead and hit green. Now. Okay, I know I'm hungry and I'm going to eat. No kelp crisp for having dumplings today. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna need, oh man. You know what we need to do, guys? I hate to say it, but I think we're going to, yeah, we're gonna grind down a bunch of stuff. We're moving the base. But I think we need to get, I think we need our meteor protection. Ow! Protection and not be up here. As much as I really don't like the idea of meteors coming through and wiping this out, I think that it's more important that we address the situation over at the new location, because I do not want to lose that. Excuse me, guys. I don't want to lose that. I think center span, we make a nice little straight up I-beam tower, and we set up the same kind of setup we got going on now. Alright, let's get the rest of this material over. And then I think we're going to do this. And do we have anything in there that's really critical? I don't know. Doesn't look like it. Maybe we can transfer these over. Now I feel like I want to take these, because now I feel like if I don't take them and something hits this thing, yeah, that would be bad. So yeah, I think we're gonna take the batteries, because now I feel like I'm afraid they're gonna get fragged if we don't. We'll take the mission objectives with us as well. We'll take the salvage notes. Leave the tools. I don't really care about the thrusters. We can't use them anyway, so we can. Those are materials. We'll take that. We'll take the canvases, and we'll take the detector components. I don't know, reactor components, we could use them if we have uranium somewhere, but I don't know where we would have any uranium, so I'm not too worried about that. Gosh, I really don't want to leave food, but alright, let's go ahead and jump over here. Okay, we're gonna dump this stuff in here. Wow, we actually have quite a bit more room. We're gonna throw this up here. I don't want to lose our marker as to where our substation is. But I'm going to take the components for that connector out. I think I'm going to gut the inside, actually, with the exception of the yeah, we're just actually going to take all that. Yeah. Because we are going to definitely take this apart. Oh, we just vented it out, but that's fine. It was already vented. So we'll take this out too. Because here's what I'm thinking, guys. We're just going to move all this stuff over. It just seems silly, and we could use the materials. Alright. Wow, we still have quite a bit of cargo space. Honestly speaking, I'm starting to wonder if we shouldn't just shred down the main structure of the base. We still got quite a bit of space. Yeah, let's do it. We built this thing with the intent of setting up a outpost, but honestly, I feel like it's not really necessary because there's nothing here that we need in this area. Yeah. So let's go ahead and grab all the food, and we'll just take it all over with us. How about that? Alright, let's yeah, we'll just get this thing taken apart. All right. I mean, we'll use the same design idea, I think, but we'll put it on the main base.
Energy low.
I bet it is. Alright, let's go ahead and fill it up. Now I'm going to put these things in the cockpit. Alright, and then we've got this one here. Give us a little bit more of a charge, build up our O2, that kind of stuff. Looks like it's dawn, guys. The early morning tearing up the base. Oh man. I'm really glad that I didn't put a battery on this thing or I'd be sad. If we had a battery on this though, what I would just do is make it a very small little outpost, not very big, which I could still do, I guess. But it just seemed kind of silly a little bit, you know? If we're going to do outposts, we should probably do outposts after we get our base set up the way we need it. Alright, so in this case, I guess we are going to take the reactor components and we will take a bunch of thrusters. And we'll drop these off in here. Uh-oh. That does not make me happy. A 50% battery? No, that does not make me happy at all. Okay, and then this one. Nope, okay. Alright, so this is gonna go in here. Oh, snap. No, it's not. Okay. Well, it looks like that is the extent of what is left. We cannot take any more. I want to take a bunch of those, but we're going to need to have our hands free for what we're going to do when we get back to the location for the new base. Alright, so off we go again. And now we got some weight, so it's going to be a little bit of a slower haul here. Okay, we're heading back to our base location, which is really good because we need to get there and get some defenses up to keep the rocks from falling on it, first of all. And second of all, hopefully it's still there. I will be not happy if Clang decided that because we had no power on it that he would take it away. So hopefully it's not gone. On servers, it happens literally every time I've ever been on a server. It always happens. Outside of server games, it's a crapshoot. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. I've seen it go both ways, so I'm hoping that this is it's the time it doesn't, so we can be okay. So, crossing our fingers and hoping that the foundation that we worked so hard to get set up is still there, and we're going to use a lot of this iron because we do have the capability of manufacturing with the survival kit, except we don't have a survival kit, but we can make survival kit level things. So we're going to definitely need to see how many chips, computer components we have, and see if we can be able to get a basic assembler set up, because we can still build those items that we can build with the assembler. Whoa, too close to the edge there a little bit. We can build those items with just about any manufacturing capability. We just can only build solar panels, computer components, computer cancel. I have a Alexa device that is got a wake word of computer, go figure. And also we'd be able to make steel plates, interior plates. Hey, it's there, cool. Construction components, and let's see, and motors. That's it, nothing else. Easy, 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 easy. This is where we rolled last time. We got the jump and then we did something stupid. There's no, till I get this base built, I don't really want to start screwing with the cockpit in this thing. I do want to get a lower cockpit. Alright, it's not wanting to. Slow down. Ah, come on. Oh man, this is not good. You know what it is? It's heavy. And that's the problem, really, honestly. Alright. Let's go ahead and get it. I'm gonna try to bring it onto the bridge, maybe. Very carefully bring it down. Alright. I am okay with this. Because at least it's not rolling. We do not want this thing to go off the edge with all of our stuff. Okay, cool. Now let's go ahead and get that turbine up. So, oh good, look at all those computer components. Perfect. Okay, that is brilliant. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take 200 of those. Well, yeah, and then let's see here. 20 of those. We'll take 20 of those. 30 of those. All of those. pretty sure that's all we use for those, so let's go for it. Alright, so I want to go out pretty close to the middle of this span to set up our turbine because I want there to be a maximum. Here we go, right here. I want there to be like a maximum coverage for our anti-meteor capabilities. So let's go ahead and oh yeah, I don't want it to be yellow stripes, although that would be kind of cool. Oh man, we didn't save our yellow. Oh, that sucks. Alright, sad day. Let's go with the black, and we'll go for that one there. I like the dust armor. I think it looks kind of cool, so let's go with that. And then we're gonna go nope, we're gonna go this one here. No, actually, yes, maybe. Now if we do that, you know what, no, we'll just go straight with these guys. Alright, that's nice, and I think that's good. Alright, we're gonna go there like that. I-beam block, we'll go out like so. And like so. And then we're gonna, oops, I didn't do that. I keep missing that end block, come on. There we are, okay. By doing this, we don't need an end block on the top. We'll just do the end block on the side. And then, actually, we could get a third. Alright, so now let's do green, and we'll do battered armor. We don't want it to be dusty.
Fuel low.
Oh shoot.
Fuel critical.
All of a sudden I thought, oh guys, we're gonna crash. If I fall from there, it's all over. We don't have a survival kit, remember? We can't do those sorts of risks. Alright, so yeah, that was nerve-wracking for a second there. I mean, we're really... Okay, so these ones here, those tend to put out more power, it seems. I don't know. We should run a test and see. Oh, we need interior plates. Oh, snap. I thought those things were regular. Oh well. Live and learn, I guess, huh? Okay, we'll do that. Okie dokie. So let's put one there. One there. There, okay. Now let's fly back. Oh man. 2 days worth of power left on that thing, huh? Interesting. Alright, we're gonna sit for a second, get a recharge, then we'll head back up. Alright, so let's get this one started. And then up here, we're gonna sit right here like that, and then right there we're gonna go like so, and then we'll put our anti-meteor element here. And hopefully it won't get used a lot. Actually, you know what? I might put it here, and I'll tell you why I'm thinking I might put it here. Because it's not designed for protection of this, although it would cover both banks. But I want to put it here because I might have a ladder that comes up here so we can access things and be able to do stuff. Oh, we need small steel tubes. Alright. We'll see if maybe we can get all three of these set up and get some good power. We'll need a few things for it. Now the other thing that we got to watch out for is the fact that we can't heal very well, except in an oxygenated environment. So, you know, that's the thing. Okay, let's see here. Now, do we have any more girders in here? I don't think that we do. I'm pretty sure we don't. Oh, we do! Outstanding. Oh, that is brilliant. Okay, let's grab all those. And we might as well grab that too while we're at it. I think we're good to go. Alright, we can get all of these turbines up and running and have all kinds of good power. Hopefully. I don't know, we'll see. The other reason is because we can access the grid via this turret's access panel, which is really nice. So, okay, station's off. Okay, cool. And we're going to keep it at maximum range. Well, you know, we can reduce it actually. Go to 400, that way it's a little closer. Alright, let's go ahead and drop it in there. Oh, we didn't grab any ammo. Oh, that sucks. Okay. So let's take a look and see what it says for the twin blade turbine. Wind clearance good, but not optimal. Current wind level is high. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's see how this one works. Alright, so that one's good. That's optimal. So the others are optimal. This one's just good, huh? All good high wind levels. That's good. Alright, cool. I like it. Let's go get some ammo and some steel plates. Then I want to get an assembler set up at the base of that. I think it would be very important so we can begin the process of getting materials broke down and all that fun stuff. So let's see here. We're going to need steel plates to do the rest of that up there. Where's my ammo at? Did I dump it in there? No. There it is right here. It'd be nice to find some power cells in one of these locations, but we may have to get a flyer and use it to get the battery situation resolved. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I wonder if I can make like a small personal flyer that I can use to lift up things and bring them over here. Okay, back we go. Get some more hydrogen. And then we go up and load our meteor gun so that we can feel safe and know that we won't have a rock land on our heads, which really sucks. There you go. Keep us safe, little guy. That is your job. Alright. Okay, so what we're gonna do for now is we're gonna set up a few things, just a basic base, and then we'll move those items into locations where we'll be able to, you know, I want to set them up in different habitats in this entire base, like have it set up and have like walkways running between them. But for now, we kind of really need to keep them together until we have more components. So I think a storage facility here, and then I'm thinking a basic assembler here, and then a refinery here, which would allow us to be able to utilize materials we get, scrap we get, ores we get that we can use. So, and also I think it might be a good idea over here in front of the assembler to put a display, and we will put what we need to know there. How about that? So let's start with logistics. I need a cargo terminal. It'll be green because that's what we're doing today. We also need a basic assembler, which when we get the yellow, I'm gonna paint the. I want to do all the industrial stuff to be in that yellow with hazards. Alright, let's go ahead and get our display. Oh, wait a minute. You know what we might want instead of a display? Let's set up, if we can, I don't know, but I'm thinking, let's see, where is my buttons? There they are. If we have enough materials, I'd like to get one of these in place. Because on this display here, we can put the requirements, and on these displays here we can get an idea of weather and such. And yeah, so we'll set those up. Okay, so let's go ahead and get as much as that we can get going. Good. Like that. Let's go ahead and set that there. We're going to need an H2O2 gen as well, so that we can be able to, we can put that on top of here. So we can be able to do our, do we got an air tank and a hydrant? Yeah, so we can get our tanks built up. But we don't really have anything that we can, we don't really have, well, we could make a hut. I mean, we literally could turn this into the initial, yeah. Yeah, well, let's do it. We might as well just get it done, you know? Just assemble it all together. This is going to be the outer wall here. We've got access. We'll do a ladder up with a walkway around and up. That'll be our access point there. We'll set up a defense, you know, like a little rail or something like that, so it's okay. Exterior wall will go right here, maybe. And then, yeah. So that's gonna be a thing. We got our access there, and then we'll have our ceiling up here. Yeah. Yeah, let's just do that. Alright, cool. Just seems kind of silly not to do it, you know. Alright, so we've got all the components we need for that. Alright, we're going to dump this off in here until we get our other stuff set up. So, take that. Let's see, we need this. I don't think we need this, but we'll take it anyway. Now where is, we're going to need that for sure. Ah, there we go. We'll need that to be able to start up the cargo container where everything is going to go. Yeah, I think we'll just load up on a bunch of stuff. Now let's see here. What do we got in here? No, nothing I want. In here we got steel. We do have steel, and we have the rest of those. We need those. And we'll take all of those. We'll take, oh, we need to make an algae farm. Put those in the roof. That way we can eventually get some food. Actually, you know what? We'll set up an outside algae farm. Yep. There they are. We need to think about trying to get materials to make munition. Really? Interior plates is what I was missing? Good gravy. Construction comps and interior plates. Okay. That's depressingly annoying. Just speed this whole process up here. Let's have a seat. I did this so that I could be able to do... I want to do the rest of the... Oh, let's see here. I figure what we need to do is we need to get this, the rest of this, drive done here. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna take it out to here. Okay. Huh. Alright. Didn't see that coming. Alright, there we go. Cool. Not that it's terribly as helpful as I wanted it to be, because we do have to back up onto it, but for now. Alright, so let's, this is gonna be, oh my gosh, very tricky. Made it extra wide. That's good. Alright, we'll get it up to this, the main little settlement here. This will save me on the run too, so getting louder, and there we are. Alright, so now I'll be able to, we can set up a, run a conveyor line over, or some such nonsense. Actually, you know what makes more sense? First of all, let's get the rest of this done. What makes more sense to me is maybe we should rearrange this whole setup. See, we got this is going to be our blueprint here. What if we did a what if we set up right here the cargo container and then put the connector above it? And we can still, and later we can set up like a garage on the end there and run a pipeline between the two. Oh, that works really well. And then we can do walkways over the pipelines. We can do the same thing out to there too. I thought about putting the main building out there, but I'm thinking we go that way with powered. Well, we could do like our fuel tanks and stuff maybe. I don't know. We'll see. This will be where the scrap stuff's going to go, and this vehicle's going to go. Maybe we'll have our aircraft landing facility over there. So I'm thinking we set up our cargo container here instead. We could always, oh, you know what we could do? This could be like our little industrial area here, and then have a living area over here instead as well. But for now, this would just be temporary. We'd be basically living in the maintenance shack till we get our actual living area set up. So I like that idea. That sounds really cool. We don't have any parts for that. We'll go ahead and take that. So let's go ahead and get our fun little green that we're going to use. And let's go ahead and set up our terminal cargo container here. And I'm thinking an H2O2 gen on here too at some point, some way. Let's see. If we do one laying down, actually I would think that if we do it on this side it'd be better because of the fact that we'd have piping going out that way, and that's better. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's a distress signal. Alright, so, and it looks like, let's see, what would be the best, let's see if that drops down. Actually, I'm probably going to want to have a way to elevate that, I think. Yeah. I have to elevate it somehow. Yeah, I don't know if it'll work, but we'll give it a shot. Okay, let's get those comps, because I want to get this, because she's running low on juice, so I'm thinking we really want to get this hooked into a connector, and then plus we can be able to, if we can get it set up, we can just access what we need from this cargo container because, you know, it'll be attached. So hopefully this thing will link up. Let's see. Hopefully it does. If it doesn't, we'll have to go with plan B. Like I say, we may have to... Did it green in? Nope. I was afraid of that. It's too low. Alright. So we're going to have to pull it forward and set us up with a track. Alright, so how much steel? We got 479. That should be enough to get this section done. Doing? Yeah, 347, we're good to go. Okay, let's before we go any further with this, let's ensure that we have what we need for this next step. All right, so let's see here. So we're gonna, if we do the, let's see, if we do this on this side here. I'm trying to figure this out, guys, and see how I want to do this with a growling stomach that needs some kelp crisps. See, I'm trying to decide how and where I want to put things. Because we could go with I'm trying to think, if we go with the, oh, wait. If we go H2O2 on one side, then we could put over here the refinery right on this side here. But we do have to make that elevated, so it would have to go right here, which means we would need, but it would work. Yeah, okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Alright guys, so here's the deal. We're gonna have to be a little creative with this. So the H2O2 gen, we need it to be set up so that it has access over there, and we don't need necessarily for it to have access. Let's see, if we put it right there, we can then put the basic refinery right here. And then on this side over here, we can have the door on this side here, and then we can have the oh wait, you know what we could do? We can put the assembler right here. That would work actually quite well. We don't really need access to anything to it, and the ceiling's going to be one block high anyway. Perfect. Awesome. This works out really good because then that means that we can access everything we need right here, and when we get a battery we can actually slap it on the bottom of this anyway, and then we can do the our little information station can go, where are you? Right here. And then we still have this way. We can even take it out actually to the outer edge. Actually, that'd be way cool because then we could have windows where the door is. That's actually really cool. And by putting the H2O2 gen there, we can load stuff into the cargo. So actually it would be smart because then we could put additional cargo on the sides, which we'll need when we pull salvage. Of course, we'll throw stuff out there too. Oh, that works nice. Alright. So, let's see. We have 117 left. Okay. So, let's see. Is this... Let's see. This, 2 to the sides, 2 and 2. That works out good. Alright. Okay, so now... I want to do something interesting. I'm going to do this color here with, where is the, no, not the corrugated, what, this one, the carbon fiber, because I want to make Oh, you know what? Actually, better than carbon fiber. Let's just do the stripes. Oh, but we can't because we don't have them in yellow. So yeah, we better do carbon fiber. Alright. And then we need to lay out, because we got to do a half block slope because we need a runway so that this thing can be elevated. And we'll leave the center part free in case we need to do any kind of construction work. And then here we'll go with the slope. Alright, and that leaves us with 64. Yeah, that's, let's see, that's 80, 160. It's about 180. I don't think we have that much steel, do we? Nope, we do not. Alright, so if we don't have that much steel, oh wait, then I am going to suggest we don't do that. But I am going to fix that. Might as well fill up on our situation that way. And we might as well fill that up too. Alright, cool. And that actually makes it nice because then I can line it up really easy that way. Alright, are we green? We are. Well, how are we not green? Oh, we are green. Okay, good. I was gonna say, how in the... And then, actually, you know what? If we put that over here, we might just want to have this be the entrance here, actually. And then we put the, yeah, we put that refinery right there. Put another, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. New plan. Plans change. What are you gonna do? You know what? Actually, this would be... Yeah. Because that way we don't have to worry about trying to walk in on it and everything and try to climb up over things and risk taking a header. And I really don't want to fly unless I have to, you guys. That would be ideal not to be doing that again. So, yeah. So let's set up another cargo terminal here. Alright, cool. Alright. Perfect. Okay, now we're set. Now we've got what we need to get this ball rolling. We just need more steel plates, of course. We'll get those from the other facility. And look, what do you know? We have enough to build this. Perfect. We need large tubes for that. Not a problem. Did that just... Do we have it? Do we have... Oh, wow. We had scrap in there. Oh, nice. Okay. So, let's go to our production. Now, this, and that. And this. That's what comes in the survival kit. That's all we can make. We cannot make those, that, this, or that. So, let's use those ingots and make the heck out of steel plates, because we need them. And since we have this going on, we can access... Oh yeah, we can pull all that stuff from the industrial cockpit too, which is really nice. So let's see here. Let's see. There they are. Plates. Or not plates, but large pipes. Okay, cool. And look, we've got our little setup here. That's really good. So let's go ahead and we're going to go and set this up here in just a second. We need to eat some food. Now, we ought to put something here. Put some stuff here. We need to get a door in right. You know what? We'll put wall here. Have a walkway right here, and we're gonna make sure that we set that up somehow right now. And I think I know how I want to do it. We'll paint them a different color when we come back after we get the yellow. But I kind of want some protection so we don't walk off the edge. There we go. This is our front walkway here. See, we don't want to fall because that would suck. We're gonna run that all the way down for now because I don't know about you guys, but I'm really not interested in falling on my face. Okay, cool. So that's in place. And we're gonna go ahead and see about welding these up right in front. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to center our door on right here. And if we do the door right here, how are we going to do it so that... Okay, I see how we're going to do it. Well, we're going to need to do something on this side here. Ooh. You know, I just realized if we have this here, it's not going to be airtight because of that. Unless we do something to this, and I don't want to do that. So if we turn this, it's going to be a problem because I won't be able to access it. So, gonna have to think about this for a minute. I'm thinking how to do this, how I want to do this. There really isn't a good way to do it, actually. Good gravy. Oh, wait! What about the other? We could do the other one. But if we do the other one, how is that gonna look good? How are we gonna do the other one so that it... Well, I'm trying to figure this out, guys. I'm trying to puzzle out what I'm gonna do with this. Let's see, if I take and leave that there, but if I use the other one, the other one has... Okay, let's look at the other one. Well, if I do it, I do an angle piece here, and then I can put a fan there, door here. Yeah, alright, let's just stick with the plan. Okay, we need doors. Let's see. Oh, wait. We should put the door on this side because we might as well have a conveyor, a walkway to the other side. I mean, that makes sense. We could have a covered walkway to be able to get to where we need to be. So, yeah, that makes more sense. So, let's put the door on this side. Even though I like the idea of a walkway on this side here. You know, that we can come out, look, walk, whatever. Alright. I'm trying to think how I want to do this, guys. Because here's the thing. Whatever we decide to do, I like the, oh, you know what? Actually, you know what makes perfect sense? Something like that. It takes up extra space so that it's not, actually, that makes a lot of sense. And it would be pretty cool and very different. And I kind of am liking that. Let's see, is there one that goes the other way? Yep, right there. That's what we should do. And then on the inside, we do a half door like that. And we even make it glass. And there's our door in. And we go out the front. I mean, for now. We can always change it later. And then, let's go over here to the, let's go to our logistics. And we'll set this like that. And then right here, we'll put a fan. Oh wait, we get air from out here. So, I don't know why I was thinking I needed to do anything like that. Oh, better eat something. Because I don't even need to hook that into it. The fan, we can just get the air from outside. That's right. So actually, in reality, if we put that over up here, no. Let's see, if we did that vertically, then, no. We should put that on this side, actually. That way we have a connection point, just like I originally thought, because there's no real need for us to have that there. Because the air intake can go there. Yeah, I like that. So we could actually just put it right there in the middle. Yep, perfect, right there. That's all we need to do. Oh wait, we need access to that side of things. Yeah, unless I turn that, we could rotate that. That would work. I mean, we don't really need to have anything right there either. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. Because we just have the fan here. We don't need anything else. So we just go with, we'll go with a fan going two different ways. We could actually put another cargo container here, which would be really handy. And then on this side here, two full vent fans. We got one right there, going that way. And then we got, let's do a half fan right here, because we don't really have to have it be fully sized. Boom, boom, like that. And then on this side we've got this, because this is, all this is doing is providing fill for my containers, that's all. It's not really serve any other purpose, so. That's perfect. And then over here, if we need it to, we can put a logistics thing here if we want. Or we could just move that there, I guess. Oh, actually, if we did that, then it would be airtight. Oh, I like it better. See, this is what you gotta do, guys. You just gotta wiggle it around, see what you come up with, you know? Alright, so where are you? Did we have it in here? No. Okay, let's go back to automation. Okay, perfect. Alright, and then this, we'll just move this. And actually, you know what, that works really well too, because we can put a weapon system on that end if we wanted to, and that would be perfectly okay. But here's the thing, it makes it so that it's airtight, and we don't really need the rest of it anyway. Or we could set it up with, oh, idea. We could put a hydrogen tank there. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Okay, perfect. So that's right there. We've got a connector here where we could run straight out that way if we want for our whatever we got going on. Eventually, we're going to want to connect this up. And we're probably going to want to have an oxygen tank somewhere on this thing so that we can be able to, you know, have proper oxygen. But for now, I want to keep it separate, so that way we can fill our tanks and such. I don't like it when it does that, it's very distressing. Alright, let's go ahead and jump in here. Grab more materials out of our vehicle. Good. Now we can get this built up and have yet another deal going on. Okay, those are all good. Let's go ahead and get our... Okay, those are all set. Over here, let's go ahead and get this... We want to get those set up too, so... Let's go ahead and I'm going to grab these and do some work on this. Alright, cool. And okay, we're good on that side. Alright, I just want to make sure all of our steel that we're building on is welded up. I don't know, it's just I'm weird that way. I feel like if it's not welded up properly, then I feel like it's, you know, we got a problem, but I think we're okay. We got this open end here. You know what we could do? We could put the fan on this side here. Ooh, yeah, that's an idea. But, nah, we'll put a bathroom back here. That's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna put a bathroom back here, and then I was thinking we'd do the walkway out that way, but nah. It is a really nice view, though. Not gonna lie. It's a view right off the cut there, and you got all that stuff there to look at. Actually, that might not be a bad spot to put a little office. So maybe a bathroom may not be the answer to our problems there. But, I don't know. I'm torn. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do there. Over here, however, definitely this is where the bathroom's going to go. I know it seems kind of crazy because, you know, what does it matter? But it does. It matters. No showers, just a bathroom. And then that's gonna be the walkway. Wait, is that the... Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that looks good enough there. Yep, I know. And we'll do a round corner to the bathroom like that, keeping with the round theme that we seem to have going on, which is fine. And then right here, I guess we could just throw a basic bathroom, right, or basic bedroom sleeping area there. We could do the same thing right here. Actually, I like the idea here better. Not a fancy bed, just a simple bed, because we'll be able to see the weather. And then that will make our little setup nice. Okay, and then I think right here we'll set up a little desk. We'll put a captain's desk here. How about that? Yeah. And then we'll go out here, go to this side here. We're going to weld that up. And we will put a window there. Oh yeah, need a girder. And then it'll be just a matter of, you know... Let's see, where are you at, girders? Oh yeah, that's the other thing. We could have, you know what? I think we're gonna put a, that is actually the perfect spot. Actually, you know what? We're gonna put 2 algae farms up there, and we'll put them up the sides of that. I was just thinking about algae. Oh, nuts. Okay. Alright guys, well, looks like that's going to wrap it up since the system decided to have a conniption fit. So guys, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you again on Space Engineer's Scrapyard Pirate Slave.